This is Last Chance Kitchen.
Okay, this is 1606 with brother. How are you feeling right now, brother?
You know, I'm really I'm proud of what I've done. You know, I've accomplished a lot here in Top Chef, and I fought my way all the way through Last Chance Kitchen and ended up back on the show getting to compete with these amazing chefs from season 16. And you know, I made one mistake, and that's the way it goes. It just happens to be that competing on the show isn't my forte.
Hey, chefs. Welcome back to Last Chance Kitchen.
You know, I think I came to Top Chef looking for validation last season, and I didn't get it. I walked away feeling like I wasn't good enough.
You want to take a wild guess at who's competing today?
No guesses.
No guesses. You guys line up over here and I'll tell you.
So coming back this season and being able to really come to terms with it, I think that's the most important part is I never needed the validation. I don't need that as my motivation. I don't need that pain and that anger and that chip on my shoulder as my fuel.
Well, any guesses? You are.
I took my chef shoes off.
Brother was just eliminated from Top Chef, and he decided that he's had enough chances. And he's bowing out of the competition.
I've already proven myself in Last Chance Kitchen. These chefs, they are all hungry for that title, and I've had multiple shots at it. You know, I think it's their turn.
Do you think you'll get to a point where you'll be okay going in the Last Chance Kitchen, or are you just saying you're done?
No, I'm done. I don't have it in me to compete anymore.
He's a really talented chef, and we wish him luck. But we have a spot to fill. Nini, you gotta look like like you're ready to throw up. Are you okay?
I wasn't expecting this, but you know, you can never expect anything on this. I just have to like wrap my head around this whole thing, and I'm so happy I'm wearing a jumpsuit and not a dress today.
I know you all thought you were out, but I'm gonna give you one more shot.
I'm very excited for another chance to compete, but I don't want to make biscuits again. Please don't make me make biscuits again.
I bet you're all excited to know what the challenge is. This isn't something we've ever done before in Last Chance Kitchen. Only one of the 5 of you will return to the kitchen. So you're gonna truly need to earn the spot back. There's absolutely no restrictions. You have free run of the pantry, the refrigerators, anything you want. I want a dish that speaks for you. The dish should tell me everything I need to know about why you deserve a shot back into the competition.
I hate when there isn't like a clear defining thing that we have to make. It's like, oh, make whatever you want. And this is the like worst because I'm so indecisive.
Now to make it more interesting,
Of course.
I'm not gonna be in the kitchen. I'll have no idea who's making what. You're not gonna have a chance to tell me what you're making.
I'm excited for the thought of a blind tasting. My ability to talk and articulate is kind of a hit or miss situation.
Ready? You have 30 minutes and your time starts now.
This challenge is harder than you can even imagine. You have the proteins. I have a sweat mustache all of a sudden. I'm not wearing my sports bra. I had no idea I was gonna be cooking. There's sea bass.
Can I have a sit down?
What's this?
Beef.
Steal this.
No, I want it.
You tiny penis. If you change your mind on that beef,
Yeah,
I
you
want
know
it.
what, take it.
Yes. Thank you.
My dish has only 3 components, a protein, a side, and a vinaigrette. And that's something really simple, but once Tom tries it, I'm not gonna have to explain anything. He's gonna like it.
The first thing I think is, how am I gonna make something that even though Tom's tasting blindly, will shout, that is obviously Nini's plate. And then water. And I think of chawanmushi, which is like one of my favorite dishes.
Are you making an omelet, Natalie?
No, I'm not making an omelet. I don't immediately know what I'm gonna make. I'm just going with my gut on this and kind of just seeing what's in the fridges and what's in the pantry. The first thing I grab is the sea bass. I feel very comfortable cooking fish. I know that it's something that I can cook comfortably in the allotted time period.
Hey guys, who's the most excited for this opportunity, huh?
Kevin is.
Kevin is.
It's just because it's your birthday.
I don't know, birthdays don't fare well on this show.
The Top Chef birthday curse is when you always lose the elimination challenge and go home. Like, thank God you were born, have a nice ride home.
Kevin, what are you making?
I'm gonna do a salmorejo soup.
Very Spanish.
I really wanted to offer something that was completely different than anything that I have shown Tom, so the salmorejo comes to mind.
Pablo, what are you making?
I'm gonna be making seared cebas, pickled radishes, and then I'm gonna saute some mushrooms, and then finish it with some avocado, some chorizo.
Chorizo.
Last 2 times I cooked for Tom, he told me the first dish was too sweet, the next dish was too acidic. What I'm missing is balance. I want to show him that I can reach that balance.
Caitlin, what you making?
Yes, sir. Take on Cincinnati chili.
Cincinnati chili is unlike any other chili. There's a lot of cinnamon in it, a little chocolate, and we eat it over spaghetti. So I'm going to take the spices, rub it on a steak, and serve up a hearty meal for Tom.
How does it feel to come back?
Feels good. All I want to do is cook.
I know, right?
Nini, what are you up to?
I'm gonna make chawan mushi.
Breakfast.
Chawan mushi is a warm egg custard that is traditionally made with eggs and dashi. And you mix these two together and you put them in teacups and you steam them.
Why'd you decide to make that?
Going for something simple but something I love.
13 and a half minutes.
Do you like that Tom's not here?
I enjoy it.
This is nice.
Tom not being in the kitchen is great because you don't have to worry about when is he gonna come and talk to me, what am I gonna say, what should I not say.
What are you cryo-vacking over there, Kevin?
Getting a quick pickle on my macadamia nuts. So I know that I need to add some acidity to this salmorejo, so kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You get the texture, but then you also get the acidity with the richness from the nut. 8.5.
I'm looking for something that I could put the egg custard in so that I could steam it, and all I can find are bowls. I really wish that I had thought of the vessel before I even made this dish, because now I'm kind of stuck with this bowl, and I'm really concerned because I hope that it doesn't overcook on the outside and then undercook in the center.
As I'm tasting the soup, I'm realizing my soup's not cold and it's not piping hot. Kind of just have to accept what temperature it is and really banking on the flavor profiles.
Less than 5 minutes, guys.
Hotness. I think the most daunting task for me is getting the cabbage to where I want it to be. I want to use some whey. As it cooks with the cabbage, it caramelizes a little bit and adds a little bit of sweetness, but still some of that acidity. I think this is something that can stand out in front of the other dishes.
I'm being very thoughtful in how I'm crusting the steak. There's this sweet, savory spice blend on it. My mustard sauce is being a little fickle. I'm constantly trying to tweak it with adding honey to try and mellow out the bitterness.
3 minutes. Down to the wire with my custard. My chawan mushi is like bubbling on the outside and then still loose in the middle. Usually takes about 10 minutes to steam if you have the right vessel. Give it like 30 more seconds. I'm just like crossing my fingers. I'm like, I just want it to cook at this point. 2 minutes. Jiggly. 20 seconds.
Time's up.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys. Woo!
Hello.
Tom, tom, tom.
Can't see anything. Fish is nicely cooked. It has this really nice crust on it. The sauce is really meaty. This mustard sauce is really bitter, but the steak is really nice. The texture of the custard is really, really nice. It has some really nice flavors. Fish is nicely cooked. And I like the apple too. I think it adds a little tartness to the dish. Well-balanced dish. Trying to figure this one out. It's fruity and it's spicy. It's rich at the same time. Flavors are pretty good. Who made the steak dish? The steak was perfectly cooked, but that sauce is really aggressive.
It's meant to replicate the flavors of Cincinnati chili.
Skyline chili.
Yes.
I actually like the cinnamon spice on the steak.
Thanks.
Who made this fish dish? The sauce is really meaty.
It's a chicken jus.
It's really nice. I like that combination, but that garnish is just, I couldn't get past it.
Okay.
Who made this? What's in there? There's so much in there, right?
I soaked some like rustic bread with some macadamia nuts. I blended all that up with some of the water that it was soaked in.
I like the flavors a lot. I just think the texture of the soup itself is just too thick. Caitlin, Kevin, Natalie, you guys can step aside.
Yeah, the birthday curse sucks. What are you gonna do about it? It's real, it's vicious, and it's coming more and more true every season. So if you're on Top Chef, hopefully you don't have a birthday.
So I liked both of these dishes. I thought the custard and the mushrooms, I thought it was really good. The texture was really nice in the center. On the outside, there are some bubbles around there, so it was cooked a little too quickly. And the mushrooms themselves could have used a little more seasoning, but I like the dish a lot. And the fish dish, it's nicely cooked. The garnishes, you kind of had to eat them a couple times and think about it, but there's a lot of different textures, a lot of different things in there, and they all work really nicely together. They're both really good. The winning dish is this fish dish.
That's me.
I didn't know at all when I first looked at everything. When the two of you were standing here, I got a pretty good sense of who's with who's. Nini, I like the dish a lot. I think it was just little bubbles on the outside and the combination of the mushroom itself being a little underseasoned.
Thank you, Chef.
Nini, you can take a seat.
Being eliminated 3 times, like that boyfriend that you're like, all right, I'm done. Boy, bye.
Pablo, you're back in.
Thank you.
Well, you're back in Last Chance Kitchen.
Yes.
You're still a long way to go.
I know.
See you next week.
Okay.
Yeah, Pablo!
Papito.
So it's definitely crazy knowing that I was going to be part of the Peanut Gallery, and now I'm back in Last Chance Kitchen. I'm ready for the next challenge. Next up, maybe Top Chef.
I suppose you can win.